हसरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
बाप दादा समय की परिवर्तन की दीवार रफ्तार को देख बच्चों की पुरुषार्थ की रफ्तार को भी देखते रहते हैं। बाप दादा हर एक बच्चे को जीवन मुक्त स्थिति में सदा देखने चाहते हैं। आप सबका ये चैलेंज है, पाप से मुक्ति, जीवन मुक्ति का वर्षा आकर लो, लेकिन आपको तो मुक्ति व जीवन मुक्ति का वर्षा मिल गया है ना? नहीं मिला? मिला है, मिला है। सत्युग में या मुक्ति धाम में मुक्ति का अनुभव व जीवन मुक्ति का अनुभव नहीं कर सकेंगे। मुक्ति जीवन मुक्ति के वर्षे का अनुभव अभी संगम पड़ी करना है। जीवन में रहते समय नासिक होते परिस्थितियां, समस्याएं, वायुमंडल डबल दूषित होते हुए भी इन सब प्रभाव से मुक्त जीवन में रहते इन सर्व भिन्न भिन्न बंधनों से एक भी सूक्ष्म बंधन नहीं हो, ऐसे जीवन मुक्त बने हो व अंत में बनेंगे। अब बनेंगे या अंत में बनेंगे, जो समझते हैं अंत में बनने की बजाय अभी बनना है, वह बने है या बनना ही है। वो हाथ उठाओ, बनना ही है या बने है? दोनों मिक्स में हाथ उठा रही है। चतुर है, पहले चतुराई करो, लेकिन बाप दादा अभी से स्पष्ट सुना रहे हैं। अटेंशन प्लीज। हर एक ब्राह्मण बच्चे को, बाप को बंधन मुक्त, जीवन मुक्त बनाना ही है, चाहे किस भी विधि से, लेकिन बनाना जरूर है। इतने तो चतुर हो, न जानते हो न विद्या है।
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे। रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी और ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे। रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
Om Shanti. Become a carefree emperor of the land without sorrow by being full with all attainments, embodiment of the 8 powers. You now have the attainment of all powers, and so you are carefree emperors. However, if due to some bad company or because of being influenced by any of your sense organs, you lose your powers, then you lose the intoxication and happiness of being from the land without sorrow. Just as those emperors become bankrupt in the same way, by being subservient to Maya, you lose your sovereignty and become bankrupt. Therefore, never forget the awareness. I am always an embodiment of the 8 powers and an emperor of the land without sorrow. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avikti Parivar. Today's day 5. Become a carefree emperor of the land without sorrow by being full with all attainments. Today's topic, embodiment of the 8 powers. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. King is the one whose all treasures are full. So at confluence age, our all treasures should be full. Full of knowledge, full of virtues, full of powers. When all the powers, treasures are full, you are carefree. There is no sorrow. So Baba wants us to have all the attainments. And when there are all attainments, Baba says you are free from powers. So Baba is saying that become the embodiment of 8 powers. 8 are main powers, but there are many other powers. So become the embodiment of 8 powers. You now have the attainment of all the powers. And so you are carefree emperor. However, if due to some bad company or because of being influenced by any of your sense organs and have your powers, so Baba says then you lose the intoxication and happiness of being from the land without sorrow. Just as those emperors become bankrupt. So as we have the powers, so Baba says that by being subservient to Maya, you have your sovereignty to become bankrupt. Therefore, never forget the awareness. I am always an embodiment of 8 powers, an emperor of the land without sorrow. Baba talks about many treasures, sometimes of knowledge, virtues, and powers. So we are the masters. Self-sovereignty is very important. And self-sovereign should have all the powers. Right. So it's very interesting when you think any situation comes, I need more tolerance. I need some more patience. Or I need power to merge. So now, whenever there are adverse situations, think about which power will make it very, very easy and make it full. I think you will find that you are in the land free from sorrow. Self-sovereignty is important. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Good morning, Didi.
Hello, Tina Ben.
Good evening, Avyakti Parivar. It's a lottery. Baba said today, take the lottery. So I said Hanji and took this lottery. It's so good to hear what you were saying just now about self-sovereignty. It is not that I have become, but I have to recognize every time what is lacking and then increase that within me. That's what you were saying, right, Didi? Did I understand right? That if I find that I need more tolerance, then I increase that. If I find I need something more, then I pay attention to that. So that was what self-sovereignty you were talking about, is self-sovereignty, right? So you were saying, Didi, that self-sovereignty means if you find that you need more tolerance, then you increase that within you. Or if you need more patience, then you increase that within you. So that is what is connected with self-sovereignty, or when you become self-sovereign, you will automatically have that. What is it?
Self-sovereign means that your all senses are under control. You are not subservient. You don't find it difficult. Whether it could be influence of the company, it could be your own sanskars. Because of any reason, you will have lack of self-sovereignty. So as much we inculcate self-sovereignty, we become self-sovereign.
So if I understand, then let's say if I'm becoming self-sovereign and I am still worrying, then does it mean I lack self-sovereignty?
Yeah, definitely, because you are worrying because of lack of powers. Or any habit, let's say you are reacting to certain things. So that means you do not have total control. So when you do not have control, you're not self-sovereign. So self-sovereignty means you should have all the powers.
Because sometimes I feel I have all the powers, and yet there is this feeling of, how do I maintain this balance? And in the class this morning, someone was asking that what is the balance between staying carefree and performing your responsibilities and duties? Because when it comes to your responsibilities and duties, you can't say, oh, it will be done, and you become carefree and don't do anything, right? So how do you recognize that balance, Didi?
I think that you have to do what you have to do, right? You are
Right.
responsible. But internally, you also know that if I have any deficiency or a
Mm-hmm.
weakness, then through my efforts, I have to have power replaced by that weakness. So I
Mm.
think internally to have this faith mm, that I will be able to make it, I will do it, can also make you self-sovereign or carefree. Right?
Very, very beautiful. I'm asking this because I know this brother's situation. He lost his job recently, and he was asking me, I am applying, I'm doing whatever is necessary to do, but then I also want to be carefree. And is it not worrying about the results, you know, or not overthinking what will happen? Or is there some other aspect to it? And what I'm hearing from you right now, you're saying that you create this thought that it will happen, right? It will
Yeah,
be, yes,
whatever power is whatever power is required, I have to inculcate that power.
yes, 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 yes,
It becomes perfect or
yes,
complete.
yes.
And when
Thank
it becomes complete, then you are king, you are emperor, you are
you.
self-sovereign.
Mhm. So, Didi, this is one personal question I want to ask you. Um, Mohini Didi, you are so busy, and now when you're in Madhuban, you have to look, you have to meet people there, but you also have to take care of things here, right? Which is your region. So, when you're doing all of this, how do you maintain the stage of constant remembrance? Because I feel when you must be sleeping, you must be remembering Baba. When you get up, you're remembering Baba. So, how do you maintain this stage of constant remembrance?
I think that to maintain that stage, you have to have this awareness that I have to do everything accurately. I have to do it with responsibility. I have to
Mm-hmm.
do it in a perfect way.
Mm-hmm.
So then I think that it remains as a balance
Mm.
because one does it what one has to do, right?
Yes.
You don't do anything which is useless. You don't waste time or
Uh-huh.
waste your thoughts, but you become that embodiment, but also be embodiment of eight powers.
Mm-hmm.
If you keep your eight powers, then automatically you will find that right.
Yes. Okay, so you are an embodiment of eight powers. That's the yukti you have to use.
Yeah.
Thank you, Didi. One other question I felt very interesting today, and I know I have heard this about you that you write a lot. You take a lot of points from Murli and you write your own churnings. And this morning in the Murli, Baba was saying that some people write the points, but they don't know how to use it afterwards. So I wanted to ask you, sometimes Baba said even to the extent that they waste paper and they deceive themselves. So I want to ask you, when you write the points, how do you use them afterwards? What do you do with those points?
Yeah, you should revise it. We
Mm,
write the points so that when we have time, we could revise. And we revise because when people are asking questions our answer is accurate. So you read that, you read it again for both purposes, for yourself, but also for others.
So do you recommend that they should? Yeah, go
Because
ahead.
when you repeat them, revise it, you will use it. No? If
Yes.
you don't do it, then how will you use it? No? So someday leave there, we see it them writing and leave it there, sometimes on the window, sometimes on the chair. They
Right.
reserve their chair. Tomorrow we will use this. So they don't even move it from there. Right. That's not right.
Yeah. Or sometimes they will open it today, they'll write the points, and then they will open the book only tomorrow,
Yeah.
when it comes to write again.
Mhm.
So Baba said you have to revise again. So is there a recommendation, Didi, when to revise or just any time? When do you revise?
I think whenever you have free time
Okay.
while doing actions in between, or
Mm-hmm.
when you know that you have to revise not only for yourself, for others also, that you
Mm-hmm.
have to revise now. So then you read them.
Okay.
Especially I find, during traffic control, but between 1 to 4, before, eating lunch, then you revise it because it's
Mm.
like a lunch for you.
Okay. Okay. Very nice. Thank you, Didi. That is very helpful because people ask when to revise and why to revise. So that is very nice. One thing that we saw just now, Baba was, that clip was played from Sunday's Murli. And Baba said in that, you will not be able to experience liberation in life in Golden Age. So here's a funny question for you. Then why do we have to make effort to go to Golden Age? Why don't we just stay here? Why should that be our aim that I want to go in Golden Age and get that status?
One is Baba wants us to be the masters of the
Mm.
golden age. And second is that if we want to be constantly happy, then
Mm.
it's important. It's only in golden age that you are constantly happy.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay. That's very nice answer, Didi. That Baba wants us to be masters of the Golden Age. It doesn't matter what we'll experience, but we will still be masters there. So that is very nice. One more question, Didi, from today's Murli. Baba said that your wealth can never decrease by your donating. And the more you donate, the more you will imbibe it. And he was talking about the jewels of knowledge. So the question is, what if somebody comes and tells you that, Didi, I don't have any opportunity to share or donate knowledge? So how will they imbibe them if they cannot donate?
I think that people can do, if not one to one, face to face, but maybe I remember there was a time when we did Hanwha service. So
Hmm.
every night, each one of us will take 3, 4 students and make calls and revise Murli with them.
Um,
There some way you have to find.
okay. So you have to find your way to actually share those points with someone. It could be with Brahmins, it could be with family members, with someone. Okay. Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Didi. One jokingly, I will just share one last thing with you and then we will close. Baba said today that you will leave your bodies and it will be as easily as a hair is pulled out of the butter. And then somebody was jokingly saying, what if the butter is kept in the fridge and it's frozen? So how will we come out of that? You know? So it's like if the body consciousness is so ingrained and frozen, then how will we come out of it as, like Baba said, coming out like hair is pulled out of the butter. So that was a little joke that was going on around.
Yeah, because when there is power of yoga,
Hmm.
then with that power, everything become easy now. It's just like Baba says, but then if butter is from the freezer, right, then it can't happen. When butter is soft, then you
Right.
can take it. Yeah.
Yes. So we have to melt the butter, the body consciousness. We have to melt it through the power of yoga or the fire of yoga, and then perhaps what Baba
Yeah.
says, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Didi. Thank you so much. Om Shanti. Om
Om
Shanti.
Shanti. Om
Om
Shanti.
Shanti. Vyakti Parivar.
शांत स्वरूप शक्ति स्वरूप प्रेम स्वरूप मैं आत्मा हूँ पवित्र स्वरूप सुख स्वरूप आनंद रूप मैं आत्मा हूँ आत्मा हूँ निराकार की मैं पहचान बिंदु स्वरूप में आत्मा हूँ परम पिता की मैं संतान ज्योति स्वरूप में आत्मा हूँ शांत स्वरूप शक्ति स्वरूप प्रेम स्वरूप में आत्मा हूँ दीप में जैसे ज्योति
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
संगम युग का वर्षा यही है शिव से मिलन मनाना समय श्वास संकल्प सभी सेवा में लगाना पवित्रता बरसाए जग में पवित्रता बरसाए जग में फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी शिव पिता ने दी है तुमको शिव पिता ने दी है तुमको श्रीमत कितनी प्यारी श्रीमत कितनी प्यारी मीठे बच्चों प्यारे बच्चों।
तो एक कला कम हो जाएंगी तो उसका फल क्या होगा? हम 625 वर्ष 625 वर्ष जो है उनसे हम वंचित हो जाएंगे। माना क्या हो जाएगा? आधा सतयुग चला जाएगा। सतयुग के 4 जन्म जो है वो 8 जन्म में से 4 जन्म चले जाएंगे। बाबा ने ये कहा, अरे बच्चे 15.5 कला भी संपूर्ण बने ना तो भी पहले 2 जन्म चले जाएंगे। 15.5 कला संपूर्ण बनने वालों के 8 जन्म में से 6 जन्म होंगे तो पहले 2 जन्म चले जाएंगे। और आप जानते हैं पहले जन्म में कौन होगा? पहले जन्म में ब्रह्मा बाबा और मातेश्वरी सरस्वती श्री लक्ष्मी और श्री नारायण पद के अधिकारी बनने वाले हैं। हम लोगों ने बहुत करके यहाँ जितने भी बैठे हुए हैं उसमें मैं समझता हूँ 90 या 95% बहन भाइयों ने ब्रह्मा बाबा को साकार में या मातेश्वरी को साकार में नहीं देखा है। और अगर पुरुषार्थ तीव्र नहीं किया, धारणाएं श्रेष्ठ नहीं बनाई और 16 कला संपूर्ण नहीं बने तो सतयुग के आदि से नहीं आएंगे। 15.5 कला भी संपूर्ण बने तो भी पहले 2 जन्म से हम वंचित हो जाएंगे, अर्थात ब्रह्मा बाबा और मातेश्वरी सरस्वती को श्री लक्ष्मी और श्री नारायण के रूप में कभी नहीं देख सकेंगे। न ब्रह्मा सरस्वती के रूप में उनको देखा, न श्री लक्ष्मी श्री नारायण के रूप में देखेंगे। इतनी कड़ी सजा हम सबको होगी अगर हमारी धारणाएं जो है, हमारा पुरुषार्थ जो है, हम 16 कला संपूर्ण नहीं बने तो इसलिए इतनी सख्त अपने ऊपर निगरानी रखनी चाहिए। धारणाओं को श्रेष्ठ बनाने के लिए मैं तो कई बार कहता हूँ, हम ज्ञानी तो आत्मा से भक्त लोग बहुत अच्छे हैं। भक्त लोग भी जो है, कोई भी गलती हो जाती है तो क्या करते हैं, अपने को सजा करते हैं। मैं आज खाना नहीं खाऊंगा, मैं ये नहीं करूँगा, मैं ये नहीं करूँगा। हाँ, ज्ञानी तो आत्मा से कभी कभी भक्त लोग जो है ना, पुरुषार्थ के अंदर तीव्रता उनकी होती है। पुरुषार्थ सही नहीं होता है वो और बात है, परंतु पुरुषार्थ में लगन कहो, तीव्रता कहो, हाँ, वो उनके अंदर ज़्यादा होता है। और इसलिए क्या होता है, कोई गलती करते हैं ना, उनसे गलती हो जाती तो फौरन अपने आप के ऊपर सजा अपने आप को करते हैं। और हम तो क्या समझते हैं, अभी हम तो ज्ञानी हो गए, हम तो ज्ञानी हो गए, इसलिए क्या हो गया है, अभी हम ज्ञानी हो गए इसलिए हमको गलती करने का लाइसेंस मिल गया, ऐसे हो गया है। एक करुण वास्तविकता है। मैंने ज्ञानामृत में लिखा हुआ है कि हमारे ज्ञान का एक शब्द जो है ना, उसका बहुत गलत तरीके से हम बहन भाइयों ने उपयोग किया हुआ है। वो एक शब्द है युक्ति युक्त। बाबा ने कहा हुआ है, बच्चे युक्ति युक्त बोलो। हम लोगों ने क्या कर दिया है इस बाबा के महावाक्य को कि बच्चे युक्ति युक्त बोलो, हाँ, उसका गलत उपयोग करना शुरू कर दिया। हम बिना संकोच, बिना डर, धर्मराज का कोई भी प्रकार का डर न रखते हुए हम बहुत सहज तरीके से झूठ बोलते हैं, बहुत सहज तरीके से झूठ बोलते हैं। और हम कहते हैं, भाई साहब ये आपने, या बहन जी आपने झूठ बोला, वो तो फौरन कहते हैं कि रमेश भाई हमने झूठ नहीं बोला, हमने युक्ति युक्त बोला, हमने युक्ति युक्त बोला। हर बात में, हर बात के अंदर जो है ना, हमने अपनी कमियों जो है ना, अपनी कमियों को छुपाने के लिए, हमारी धारणाओं के अंदर जो भी कमियां हैं ना, उसको छुपाने के लिए हम प्रयत्न करते हैं। परिणाम रूप क्या होता है, साइकोलॉजी में एक सिद्धांत है कि आपकी जो भी कमी है, उस कमी की आप वकालत करते रहेंगे। जैसे बाबा ने मुरलियों में कहा है, कई लोग कहते हैं अरे यहाँ बाकी सब गलतियाँ करते हैं, हमने भी किया तो क्या आ जाए, कौन संपूर्ण बना हुआ है, अभी तो समय काफ़ी पड़ा हुआ है। ऐसी बातों के आधार पर हम पुरुषार्थ में तीव्रता नहीं लाते हैं। तो बाबा ने तो साइकोलॉजी में यही कहा हुआ है, मनोविज्ञान के अंदर, कि अगर आपने अपनी कमी की वकालत किया तो उस कमी के ऊपर आप कभी भी जीत नहीं पा सकेंगे। आपको अपनी कमी के ऊपर, धारणा के जो भी कमियां जो है उसके ऊपर अगर जीत प्राप्त करनी है तो आपको अपनी कमी का वकील नहीं बनना है। हम सब यहाँ वकील हैं, हम सब हमारी कमजोरियों के वकील हैं। वकालत करना वो सबको आता है। हाँ, वकालत कहो, बहाना कहो। मेरा हमेशा ही ब्रह्मा बाबा के साथ एक शब्द के ऊपर बहुत डिबेट होती थी। बाबा हमेशा ही कहते थे बच्चों को नंबरवार पुरुषार्थ अनुसार याद प्यार और नमस्ते ऐसे कहते थे।
शिक्षाएं वो तेरी
Om Shanti Vikti Parivar. So tomorrow is Wednesday and our schedule from Amrit Vela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Then we will connect to Double Foreigners Madhuban online program 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. It will be a class by Brother Brish Mohanji, holding loving courage and creating unity. And then in the afternoon, we will have a Vikti Children Murli class from 5 to 5:15 p.m. Evening Bhatti will start at 6 p.m. followed by Hindi series, English series and a Vikti Journey. Welcome to a Vikti Journey, Avid Murlis from 1969. Multi-million fold fortune and blessings.
Om Shanti. Avyakt Murli, 2nd August 1972. Attain success by doing every action with the right method. On the basis of the subject of knowledge, you will receive respect accordingly, either from the divine family or from all other souls. For instance, look at the Mahatmas nowadays. Why do they receive so much respect? Because whatever spiritual endeavor they have made, whatever subjects they have studied, they receive the objective of that, which is respect. Nature becomes their servant. So, this was an aspect of knowledge. In the same way, there is also the subject of yoga. What objective should you achieve from that? Through yoga, that is, through the power of remembrance, you should achieve this objective. Whatever thoughts you create will be powerful. And if you are to face any problems, then with the power of yoga, you should experience in advance what is to happen. And because of knowing in advance, you will never experience defeat. Similarly, with the power of yoga, you finish the seed of your past sanskars. Then, none of your sanskars will be an obstacle to your efforts. Even that which you call nature will not take on the form of an obstacle to your effort. So, you should experience the objective of each subject. If you have the objective, then as a result, you will definitely receive respect. Because whatever words you repeat through your mouth, or whatever plans you create are powerful, everyone will give you respect. That is, whatever advice you give to one another will be respected by everyone because it is powerful. Check every subject in the same way. There are the subjects of the divine virtues and service, and the attainment of that is that souls should come into a close relationship and connection. When they come into a close relationship and connection, you will definitely and automatically receive respect. In the same way, check the objective of each subject. The means of checking the objective is respect. If I am knowledgeful, then to whomsoever I give that knowledge Do they have just as much respect for that knowledge? To have respect for knowledge means to give respect to the one who is knowledgeful. If you have attained the objective in the subject of knowledge, you can transform the thoughts of others and make them powerful. So, they will definitely give respect. So check every subject in this way. If you experience both the objective and respect in every thought, you would then be able to say to be perfect. Perfect means beyond defect. Perfect. If you're beyond defect, then you are perfect. Then you will be beyond all types of effect, whether of the body, your thoughts, of any connections you make, or of any vibrations or atmosphere. So understand that to pass in a subject means to become perfect. You are becoming like this, are you not? This is your aim, is it not? Now, there should be greater checking of the self. Acha, to be continued. Om Shanti. Become a carefree emperor of the land without sorrow by being full with all attainments. Embodiment of the 8 powers. You know how the attainment of all powers, and so you are carefree emperors. However, if due to some bad company or because of being influenced by any of your sense organs, you lose your powers, then you lose the intoxication and happiness of being from the land without sorrow. Just as those emperors become bankrupt, in the same way, by being subservient to Maya, you lose your sovereignty and become bankrupt. Therefore, never forget the awareness. I am always an embodiment of the 8 powers and an emperor of the land without sorrow.
सर्व प्राप्ति संपन्न बेगमपुर के बेफिक्र बादशाह बनो। अष्ट शक्ति स्वरूप अभी सर्व शक्तियों की प्राप्ति है, इसलिए बेफिक्र बादशाह हो। लेकिन अगर कोई न कोई संग दोष व कोई कर्म इंद्रिय के वशीभूत हो, अपनी शक्ति खो लेते हो, तो बेगमपुर का नशा व खुशी भी खो जाती है। जैसे वह बादशाह भी कंगाल बन जाते हैं, वैसे यहाँ भी माया के अधीन होने से मोहताज कंगाल बन जाते हैं। इसलिए सदा अष्ट शक्ति स्वरूप बेगमपुर का बादशाह हूँ, इस स्मृति को कब भूलना नहीं।